Hey guys, so I want to make a video today. Excuse, I look horrible. I'm cleaning because we're having Christmas Eve over here, so I want to clean for my mother-in-law and get the whole house like together. It's not dirty, but you know, just little things need to be done. But anyways, I wanted to share my birth story. I was watching Missy Lanning, and she was talking about basically why she doesn't feed her son rice cereal. And it kind of got me thinking, like, I fed my daughter rice cereal because I didn't have breast milk coming in, and I had like this really hard, I had a really hard pregnancy and like postpartum, I guess. But so what happened basically is I got pregnant with my daughter and everything was fine. And at 24 weeks, I went into preterm labor. I was basically having like Braxton Hicks contractions because they didn't hurt, but they were consistently like 5 minutes apart. Somebody wants to say hi.
Hi.
Say what's up, people.
I do. Hi.
But anyways, so you still want to say hi?
Hi.
Can you go watch cartoons for a minute?
No.
Please?
Uh-oh. My mom.
But anyways, so I went into preterm labor, and then I got like rushed to the hospital. I was in there for 5 days, I think, and I just started to blow up from all the IV fluids they were putting in me. And I just kind of like something just didn't feel right after that. It wasn't like I was nervous that it was going to happen again, just something didn't feel right when I went into preterm labor and after. And so when I was about 7 or 8 months pregnant, I got a rash called PUP. It's P-U-P-P. I'm not exactly sure what that stands for, but it's so rare that half the doctors that I had to go to didn't even know what it was. They were like, you have what? And they had to look it up. And it basically is a rash that covers your whole body. They don't know what it's caused by, but it will not go away until you have the baby. My soles of my feet were itchy. I mean, I'm talking constant, like never went away. I was bleeding. I was itching so bad and I could not help it. I tried oatmeal baths. I tried creams. I tried everything and nothing worked. And so finally one day I noticed, they told me to start doing kit counts because she wasn't moving. And I tried the cold apple juice, I tried candy, I tried water, I tried everything, moving, pushing on her. And I just kept telling my aunt, something's wrong. Something's wrong with the baby. And so we went in and the nurse checked me and she said, you're 1 centimeter. And I told her, I'm not 1 centimeter. And so I told her, I'm not leaving until the doctor checks me. The doctor came in and said I was 6.5 centimeters dilated and that there was something kind of odd about the baby's heartbeat, but they weren't worried yet. So as soon as I got in there, she said, take pain medicine. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll take pain medicine because I knew I was going to have a C-section. Whether it was emergency or not, I just had this feeling I was going to have a C-section. And when I think I had it's all a blur. I had the medicine, I went to sleep, and then I think at like 7:30, or no, the doctors kept coming in all night, and they were like, something's wrong. Something's wrong. We have to roll you over. The baby's heartbeat's too high. Something's happening to her. And every contraction that I had, it got worse. So at 8 o'clock, they rushed me in for emergency C-section, and the cord was wrapped around her neck 4 times. When she came out, she wasn't breathing. She was blue. I didn't get to see her. And then, to top it all off, they gave me so much medicine that my oxygen was at 88. And you die, I believe, from what I've heard, at 80. I could be wrong. But I was shaking uncontrollably. I was so out of it. I couldn't see my baby. I didn't get to see her for 4 hours. And I wasn't even in a room for another 5 hours. So it was just ridiculous. Hardest thing I've ever done. And then I brought her home.
Hi.
I brought her
Hi,
home.
Mom.
Hi, honey. Can I finish now?
Hi.
Okay, let me finish now. I brought her home, and when I got her home, see, I have a severely obese mother, and I had
Hi.
a severely obese mother and an aunt who, she was just off. Something wasn't right about her. She was really sick, and nobody kind of knew what was going on. So when I came home, I didn't really have a lot of help. And I did have my boyfriend at the time who did help a lot, but he had to go back to work. So it took a while to kind of get in the groove of things. And I tried breastfeeding. And about 2 months into her being born, I noticed that, or I actually noticed it when I was pregnant, but I didn't say anything until I had the baby. I noticed that my aunt was almost always on her period. And I thought maybe it's because I haven't had mine because I'm pregnant. And my mom said, I watched Dr. Oz and I think she has cancer. And she will not go in and get checked. She had all the symptoms. So finally my mom was like, nobody in this house is going to the doctor unless you go first. And so she knew we had the baby. So, I mean, obviously, I was going to take the baby in to get her checkups, but it was just something we had to get my aunt to the doctor because she didn't have medical coverage, so she had to pay for everything. And eventually we found out that she had ovarian cancer and she had uterine cancer. And it was already killing her very, very fast.
Hi, Mom.
And we didn't realize how fast that it was actually killing her.
Hi, Mama.
And can I talk, please? And the doctor basically came in and told us she has 6 months left to live. And I have a new baby. I didn't get a chance to enjoy any part of having a child until she was about a year and a half. Because the whole time I'm dealing with my aunt having cancer, we had a really crappy landlord that came in as soon as she found out she was sick and tore the whole house apart. I'm talking, my mom, okay, back up a second. My mom, who is bedridden, had to go to a hospital because my aunt took care of her. So she tore my mom's room apart and cleaned it and complained about how dirty it was and tore apart the living room and complained about that and tore apart my room and everybody's room because she just for some reason had to do it now that my aunt was dying, which was horrible, horrible timing. And we got, like hospital trips, Christmas, we were in the hospital. Nothing was right. The baby's first birthday, my aunt passed away in April, and the baby's first birthday was in August, so she wasn't there for that, and she was really close to me. And to this day, I look at pictures of my daughter when she was like 5, 6 months old, I think, and I don't remember it. I honestly remember maybe 1 or 2 days out of her being probably like 4 to a year and a half, like 4 months to a year and a half is just a blur. And it is very hard because I want to have kids again and I want to experience that. Like, I barely remember anything because I had my whole life turned upside down on top of having a brand new baby and trying to kind of experience what it is to be a mother, which I didn't get to do really, and losing my best friend and her not being able to see my daughter grow up. She was so excited about me having a baby and being able to dress her and play with her and just having a child in the house. So I just wanted to say, like, I just wanted to show or share my story because it was really hard, and I know I'm not the only person that went through it, and it's nice to have support sometimes and have somebody else's story to listen to because it's hard, and some people just don't get it. I mean, obviously our landlord didn't get, like, what we were going through and doesn't realize how much of a chunk of my life she took away and the baby's life for me. But I just kind of wanted to share my story because I thought that, maybe I could help somebody out. Maybe somebody sees this and is going through the same thing or has gone or is going to go through the same thing. And it just kind of helps, cope with everything that goes on. But I'm ready to have another baby, which isn't going to happen for a while, but I'm happy that I have my miracle baby with me. and that she's happy and healthy and crazy and wild and energetic and making me look this way because I'm just exhausted constantly. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, it's a one take because I don't have a video camera or software to edit and all that, so it's on the iPad. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you guys liked it. Subscribe, and I'm going to be trying to make daily videos. They will have to be one take videos, but I'm going to try and make them every day. Bye!